want to welcome everyone to the call here tonight, and I appreciate you taking the time to be here with us. And I think you're going to be really glad you did. And those who were not here, I think, are going to be missing the fact that they were not here, because I've got a new tool that I want to share with you that I'm pretty excited about. And hopefully by the end of this time together that we're going to have, you will feel equally as excited about it. Before we go on to the training this evening, I would like to just ask everyone if you could just take one moment in a quiet prayer, and we'll just have some silence for all these folks in Oklahoma that are involved in this incredible devastation that I don't think we've ever seen anything like before, at least in my lifetime. So if we could just take a moment of silence and prayerful thoughts. Thank you for that, and I know the families thank you for that, and I think we need to continue to keep good thoughts going for those folks who are really facing some incredible things right now for themselves, for their families, and for their friends. Things like that really help you to become quite aware of all the things we have to be thankful for. And in preparing for this webinar this evening, I was reflecting on all of these things that I have to be thankful for, and one of them is this team, this company. Our team members just feel super blessed to have all of you, some of you that I've not met yet, and many of you that I know and love dearly. And, you know, I think you can get through anything when you're on a great team, and you can do amazing things with an incredible team. So what I would like to start with, as you can see on the screen, we've got a pyramid. I love pyramids, by the way. And it's a pyramid on a likable business. Now, I want you to know I stole this. I did not create this. It really fascinated me when I first found it, though. And let's just look quickly at the foundation of this likable business, starting with listening. Well, we teach listening, finding out what people are looking for, listening to what their needs and their hurts are so that we can fill those needs and heal those hurts. So that's a major part of our business. It's the first thing we teach everyone to do. Go out and listen. That's part of forming. And then we share the stories, don't we? The storytelling part, sharing the stories of people that have had similar challenges in their life, sharing the stories of the butcher, of ourselves, of other people. And then sharing our passion about what we have here with Isagenix and what we have with our team, and showing them that team playing is the way that you can increase your results without increasing your stress. So that is the foundation of a likable business. We've got all that, don't we? So let's go to the next tier, surprise and delight. This is one of my favorite little new places here with Isagenix, because now, guess what? When we show them all that front-end money, the surprise and delight is they get the back-end money too, and in a lot of cases, we haven't even talked about the back-end money. So I love that, because that's a way you can under-promise and over-deliver. And I think when you're a company that can do that, you're going to stand out from everyone else. And of course, we want to stand out from everyone else. Then you've got responsiveness. And what is that about? Well, that's about responding to your team's needs, responding to someone calling and saying, I need you to do a three-way call with me, or I need you to email me these slides, or I need you to meet with these folks with me at lunch. Responsiveness is very, very important to the responsibility of a sponsor. You know, that word responsibility is in there, and that's what drives the team, that responsiveness. And then we have that little word, simplicity. Simplicity. Let's leave that one for a moment and then go on to authenticity and transparency. And that's where the company comes in. We are authentic. We are the authors, if you will, of true wellness, truly turning back the hands of time, that clock, that aging clock. We are transparent. We've got the numbers. We've got the proof. We've got the millionaires to prove it. We've got the documented numbers of who's earning what in this company. We've got documented health stories and weight loss stories and bodybuilding stories. That's the authenticity and transparency of who we are with Isagenix. And we have the adaptability. Well, the adaptability comes in a lot of places. It comes in the part of the team with a brand new associate, adapting to who they are and what their needs are. We need to adapt to that, yes. The company is also responsible for adaptability, and that's adapting to the needs of the times. That's where Isagenix super shines for me, in adapting to what the market is calling for, what we need to be doing to be on top. And then gratefulness. Well, where does the gratefulness come in? Well, the gratefulness comes in honoring team members, in edifying team members, in awards and benefits. And we do it as a team, and we see Isagenix doing it at every event. The gratefulness of who we are as a team, who we are as the people that are Isagenix. You know, do you ever think about that? What is Isagenix? Isagenix is us. We are Isagenix, and that gratefulness comes from the company, it comes from the team, and it just kind of flows down from there. It should come from your sponsor. It should come from the people on the left and the right of you, because when you're all working together, and we do work together, that gratefulness should just be oozing from everyone. I am so grateful every time I turn my computer on in the morning and I see George's message. It's amazing. I am so thankful that Adrian is here week after week with George and other leaders, Tracy, Larson. Every week, someone is here to help this team grow and learn. I am grateful for Alex Kogan, who's absolutely our amazing IT go-to, incredible double-nut spy computer guy. You know, we are super blessed, and that's just a few people. I am so grateful for everyone on this team, and those are the things that make a likable business. And when we're a likable business, people want to join us. Now, I did say that we were kind of going to go back to this simplicity part, because for me, this has been one of those blocks that I have felt has always been in the way for me as well as many other people. People have said to me through the years, I'm afraid to sponsor anyone because I really don't know how to train them. Or they'll say, I'm afraid to sponsor anyone because I'm so busy at work, and how am I going to be able to have time to train them and work with them? You know, I'm afraid to sponsor someone because I get so confused on where I should start first. This person says this, that person says that, this tool gets used, that person uses that tool. I'm so confused. And then what happens is everybody stops, and the growth stops. So in my quest to find simplicity, I wound up working on what I think is a great new tool. Now, this tool that I'm about to share with you does not, let me repeat, does not and never will and never can replace our team site, which is howtogetgoing.com. We actually have a link from this site that I'm going to show you. Two different animals. So I want to be very clear on that, because I don't want anybody thinking that now you're going to use this site, you're not going to use How to Get Going. How to Get Going is a phenomenal site. The resources in there are endless. So this is just an addition, augmenting our incredible team system. So let's get to what that looks like. And here it is. This is the site that I'm talking about. And this is more of a get into action, very succinctly site right now. When you take a brand new associate to this site, what you can do is go through this overview that I'm going to take you and walk you through right now. Go through it with them once, with you, because you're their sponsor. And one thing I feel very strongly about, hopefully you agree with me, is that we never sponsor someone in and then just throw them to a website and say you're on your own. That's never what this team has taught. We are about working together, taking people by their hand and showing them, helping them, working with them. And that's what this site is going to allow us to do And once we show them everything they have available to them here, then at 3 o'clock in the morning, when maybe we're sleeping and they're off work, they can go back in here. Excuse me. Okay, so it seems like there's a lot of things on here, and you're probably thinking, wow, I thought we were going to keep this not confusing. Well, when you see what these things mean, you'll see that it is very, very simple. And the first thing that I like to show people is the power of team. And the best way that I found to do that was this little video here. I'm going to play a little clip for you.
Once I thought that I could fly, I tried so hard, I wonder why. So innocent, a fool.
Okay, now I'm not sure if you're hearing the sound on that. Probably not, because I was muted out.
Yeah, we heard
but you'll
it
get
at
the
the
gist.
end.
I'm sorry, Alex?
Yeah, we heard it at the end.
Okay, great. Okay, so it's got this nice little fun tune to it, pretty relaxing, but a little upbeat. And it's a great little video. As you can see, it's only 3.5 minutes, basically, here. And it really describes what a team is all about. It's so important for people to understand they're not in business by themselves. And they really do have a team that's going to help lift them into their business and help them to be successful. So it's a great little video to show them the first time you come into this site. Kind of set that warm and fuzzy feeling, but also a feeling of success. So I encourage you all to at least watch that first before you play it for someone else. If you want to, you can get a full screen over here. And I apologize, these videos are not yet embedded. I am not Alex Culkin. That's all I can tell you. Okay, over to the right here, we have our mission as the BDP to create more 5-, 6-, and 7-figure income earners than any other group of people in our industry through teamwork. Okay, and over here we have the welcome, and here it tells them exactly what this site is going to help them do. Continue to grow their success, begin their success, grow their success, and help others to do the same. And that's the basics of what this site is all about. Now this here is where the magic begins. So this is the first place you want to take your new partner. And if we click on here, we're going to come to a 2-page training. Your rock-solid 90-day action plan. Now I'm going to go through this relatively quickly because we don't have an hour to go through this site tonight, but you'll be able to go back in here and play with this. So if you have any questions, we'll allow for some questions at the end of this call, but you can also email me at themlmcowgirl@aol.com, and I'll be happy to answer any of those questions that we don't get to tonight. But this is where it begins. And new associates as well as product users who have realized the fortune at their feet awaits only these simple action steps to share Isagenix with others. We'll find everything to create your success right here and right now. Once you have enrolled, your pack is on its way, your auto ship has been set up. Simply follow our team's fun and effective system and your dreams will begin to unfold. That's what you want to read your new associates so they know. You basically what you're doing is you're reinforcing they've started already. You see, because they have enrolled. Their pack is on the way, and they are on auto ship, okay? So then it says print this and let's begin. So let's click to view what it is that I'm asking to be printed. Okay, we've already got an issue here, okay? So let's go back. I'm not sure why that's not working. Might have something to do with Isagenix because that goes to an Isagenix site. And what it actually goes to is how to get your products paid for. So I will see where that glitch is coming. It was working about an hour ago. So I apologize for that. Now, the next part we want people to understand how simple Isagenix is to explain because it's a matter of a click of this video. And we want these folks to understand how to get to that front-end money. Because when people get to 5K in 5 weeks, they're not going anywhere. I mean, think about that. Would you leave if you got to 5K in 5 weeks? No. So when we help them to get there, they're going to be staying for the long haul. We're going to have long-term partners making tons of money, and that's what we want. So as you can see, I have written up here every day for the first 30 days. Watch these 2 videos. Now, that might be an overreach for some people, but again, people, if we say 30 days, maybe they'll watch it once a week. Maybe they'll watch it 2 or 3 times a week. The more they watch these 2 videos, the more on fire they're going to be. So that's why I said every day for the first 30 days, because I guarantee you, if anybody watches these 2 videos every day for 30 days, they're going to be so on fire, they're not going to be able to sleep at night. They're going to be talking to everyone they know, and that's what we want to happen. Okay, then we go to step 1. And notice next to step 1, it says today. That means right now. We want people in action right now. So let's say you enrolled someone an hour ago. You've already got them on this site. Notice you've enrolled them an hour ago. You're not taking them to their Isagenix back office to set it up. Why? Because that's not going to make them any money. This is going to make them money. Okay? First, you want to find out, when can they work with you? You're their sponsor. You need to know this. Okay? You're going to be helping them. Other team members are going to be helping them. You need to know when those times they're going to be available for you to help them are. Okay? Then you want to go into the interview, Kathy Coover's new associate interview. Okay? It's all about we, never about he or she. And when you find out what it is they're looking for, then you can help them get there. If I don't know what Alex Koken wants, I can't help Alex get there. And if he doesn't know what I want, he can't help me get there either. Okay? Now, if you click on this, let's see if this one works. Okay, there we go. There's the new associate interview. So what I would do is I would say, okay, Alex, we're gonna go through this new associate interview. You can follow along with me as I ask you these questions, and then after we're done, I'd like you to print this out, because this is what you're going to do with the first person you enroll, hopefully, and that's going to be later on today or tomorrow, because again, we want people in action. Okay, then we're through that, and we X out of there. Now, by the way, as far as the new associate interview goes, and I'm not trying to do a training on that, but just a little side note, a lot of the questions that you're going to ask, you already have the answers. Don't ask them again. Okay. Look at your notes, remember who you're talking with, and just get the questions answered that you don't know. Otherwise, they're going to kind of wonder, haven't you been paying attention to me? Might not like that. Okay, then what we want them to understand now is the power of what this interview is about. But the good news is they can do this when you're not around. So I'll say after the interview, now, for you to understand the power of that interview and why it's so important, when I'm not with you on your own time, I want you to click onto this piece here, and you're going to hear Kathy Coover.
I use that I know without a doubt was the one of the major reasons that I was able to get my business to duplicate.
Okay, so they can get a training from Kathy on how powerful that is. Okay, and then just page back. And now we can go on to step 2. Name your partners today. Again, this is not next week. This is right now, today. So we're doing this live with our new associate. Make your list. Rewrite it. Update your list as you grow your system. And that's a quote from George. This is very important. I wish I could say that with his accent. This is very important. And it is. He is so right. And don't put anyone on the list that you don't want to have better health, more energy, look hotter than they have, feel great, create gangster income that grows exponentially. In other words, you want to put everyone you know on this list. Who wouldn't you want to have that? All of those wonderful things. You want everyone to have those things, okay? So, using this memory jogger for those you think may want these things. And don't forget, network marketers. We always want to make sure we make a big point of talking about network marketers. And then if they click here, they're going to come to the memory jogger. I'm not going to click here now to take the time, but your memory jogger is going to pop up and they can print it out right then and there, okay? This is the quick list. You are the lighthouse for the lives running aground. Everyone, it seems, has been an MLM once or more times in their lifetime. Now you can introduce them to the right company. And then remind them, Twitter connections, Facebook friends, cell phone contacts, Christmas list, LinkedIn contacts, high school, college friends, and so on and so forth, okay? Remind them about those people. If you're on people's do not call list, we have some other suggestions here, okay? Riding the elevator, etc. Step 3, contact people until you have your 2. You want to do this within 24 to 48 hours. So if at this point they've got to cook dinner for their family or get back to their job, or this is 11 o'clock at night, they have 24 to 48 hours to get this program going. If you can get them going right now, I highly suggest it. And then you're going to show them exactly what it looks like, you plus 2. So I say, Alex, this is what it's going to look like over the next 24 to 48 hours. And if you're ready, I'm ready to start this process now. And I'll ask him, are you ready, Alex? Let him tell me. And then I'll play this quick look, 44-second clip. Boom.
Hello, my name is Eric Cooper. I'm here to explain how to get your Isagenix products paid for. It's called you plus 2, them plus 2. And here's how it works. Step 1, enroll in Isagenix. Step 2, find 2 people to do a qualifying program with you. Step 3, now those 2 friends will find 2 people to do the program with them. This is just the beginning of earning money. You can start small or go for the big money. To learn more, visit Isagenixbusiness.com.
Boom. He does the job for us. And remember, up here, as soon as I get this little glitch fixed, that PDF is how to get your products paid for. And we've got them in the process. Step 4, begin duplication. Help them get to 24 to 72 hours. And this shows them that process of getting to Crystal Manager. Now, everyone on this line hopefully knows the process of how to explain this. But here it is right in front of you, showing you exactly when to do what and giving you the visuals on how to achieve that. And then we go into why you are leading them with the President's Pack. They need to know why you want them to focus in on the President's Pack. So we've got a couple of visuals here. Number 1, what is the President's Pack? What's in it? Why do we call it the President's Family Pack? What's the volume on this pack? What does the pack cost? And then some extra added value over here as far as the product ingredients go, which is one of my favorite visuals. Then, what else does that pack do? Why else are we focusing on that pack? How soon do you want to be healthier and wealthier? And then we have the visuals of showing the duplication process that we've just taught them up here, how much more money they can add to this of what they've received up here, okay? Right here, the value of the President's Pack. And then we begin now. So we've shown them what we're going to do. We've given them the map to success. And now we're going to tell them how to begin. And it begins with what? Third-party calling and edification. They've made their list. We've worked with them on that. And this shows them the very power of the 3-way call. It's so important people understand from moment 1 that 3-way call is their express train to success. Because when people leave this 3-way call out, we all know it's like, it's like hitchhiking to your goal. Hitchhiking from Texas to, California. I don't think so. I think I'd rather take a Learjet, and that's what this is right here. Then they can go on and get their geek on, as I put it, and set up their back office. But up to this point here, we are with them the whole way, which means we're going to help them do what? Enroll their first 2 people. Isn't that what we're doing here? Enrolling their first 2 people with them? So we're going to be showing them their back office. We're going to be showing them how to place people. So this is not going to be all that difficult when they get back there. It's already going to be familiar. But if they click on this, they're going to go right to the training, the Geek Squad training on how to set up their back office. And then what else do we want them to do? We want them to plan their Launch Your Business Party, okay? And that's step 5. Launch your business party within 7 days. So like this is all today, right? This is all today or within 24 to 72 hours. And then within 7 days, get their party launched. This great little video is talking about how exactly they're going to use this wonderful kit. And if you click on this kit, it's going to take you right to where you can order this wonderful kit. It's all right here, folks. Now, when someone says to you, I don't really know that many people, or I'm not sure what's the best video to use. Now, we know back here are 2 of the most phenomenal videos. This video here is 12 minutes long. It's my favorite now, and I've always loved Are You Toxic? I love this video because it's 12 minutes, and he does a fabulous job. I bet Jim and Kathy are just so proud of him. I'm so proud of him, but he does a fantastic job in 12 minutes. He covers everything, okay? But how about if you know somebody and you want to point this out to them? Do you know any enterprising women that have their plates overflowing? They're so busy they don't even have time to talk with you. Those are the people you're looking for, okay? Show them this video. Have them watch this video. It's 14 minutes. How about folks that you know are looking to retire or wanting a second career or an encore career? Show them this video, okay? We have tons of videos. Let them know there's so much more. But this is where we want them to focus. In the beginning, if you give people too much information, they get confused again and they stop. And that's what we were talking about earlier. Okay, so let's continue because we know there's so much more for them, right? So let's look at page 2. Your rock solid 90-day action plan part 2. Now you are rocking. You know the money's coming in here. And it really is. You see that little flipping money there? They're getting some flipping money here. Big time, aren't they? It's time to bring their business to the next level now, though. And when you click on here, you're going to see Kathy Coover's. Well, let's just click it up. Here we go again with another glitch. I'm not sure what's happening here. But it might have something to do with Isagenix because the web page is not available. When you click on that, you are going to get Kathy Coover's slide presentation, 5K in 5 weeks. Phenomenal. She does all the work for us, okay? Then step 7 is to duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. That's all we want to teach them. We want to duplicate with action, right? Integrity, yes, and leadership. You betcha, okay? And why? Because these numbers start to appear. When these numbers start to appear, lives begin to change. Now, if they want to know more about not just the front end, but the back end of this program, we've got our one and only.
Hello, this is George Reed. Thank you, Eric Coover.
Yay!
An amazing presentation. Now you see why it's so powerful. My job here in this slide, I'm going to show you why our pay plan is so unique, why our pay plan is so unique. I repeat it twice. Anyway, you probably notice an accent. I'm going to make sure that I go slow.
I love you, George. If you're on the call or not, I love you wherever you are. Oh, that's a bad pose. Let me change that. Okay. So he's even thanking Eric for the presentation earlier. I love that. But George goes into all of this. He goes into the back end of the plan there. So it really is your compensation planning training plan for the back end, okay? So that makes that a hugely valuable video for them to watch at this point. And to sum it all up, this is what it looks like. Get on fire, get them on fire, help them to be on fire. And this area here is where most of the time is spent: prospecting, contacting, dialing for dollars, using Facebook, using Twitter, whatever it is that gets people excited and they have their most contacts. That's where we're spending most of the time. Then we're going to spend some time forming. Then we're going to spend some time showing. Then we're going to follow up, do 3-way calls, and enroll. And then we get more of this. This website can help you to do that, okay? When you go through the site, give us a vote, up or down. Give us some notes. Want to see some changes? Let me know. If you click here, you go back to the home page. Now, I know we're going a little bit over here, but I just want to click and show y'all a few other things. Let's say you have someone that's never been in this business before. They really don't know how to dream. You want to give them more of that, who we are, because we're all people that have big dreams, and we're not going to let anything get in the way of those big dreams, and we want to get them in that same space. So we're going to click on Believe, okay? Following our team's simple system, you can do this. Begin with these preparations. Believe in yourself. This is a great video. I'm not going to play it now. It's a phenomenal video about that, okay? Believe in Isagenix. Go to the Hall of Fame and read the stories. Believe in the industry. And then if you click here, you're going to show them how this industry is actually legitimate. And it's a really fun video for those people that think that we are in a pyramid. It takes you to another page, which I'm going to click in just one moment. And then it's Believe in our team, okay? And here's a really important part that you don't want to miss out on. In this piece here, we want to show people that our team's simple system really is about them being the messenger. Just plugging into this helps people to know that they don't have to make this up. They don't have to figure it out. It's all here. And when you click here, it goes back to that 2-page system. Now, if you click, is this network marketing? You're going to come to this page. Be ready for them. They really don't know, okay? First, don't let them steal your dreams. There's an audio here that goes with this. How to handle their concerns. There's an audio to go with this. And then that fun little video of people that think we're in the pyramid business that I'm sure many of you have already seen. It's just a fun video to share with people that have never seen it before and are saying, my brother-in-law told me this was a pyramid, so I'm not sure about this. Or I am getting people telling me I've joined a pyramid and maybe I should get out. So that's a great little resource there. Okay, again, if we click here, we go back to the 2-page system, or we can go back home, which is where we're going to go right now. Then I have the Sherlocks. Those people want to dig deeper. They want all the facts. So if you click on Sherlock, learning while you're earning makes for happy associates. Grow your brain, grow your business. Here's where, if they click here, they're going to go to Isagenix Business. If they click here, they're going to go to Isagenix Products. If they like podcasts, they're going to go here, and they can have all the podcasts in the world they want to listen to. It's all right here. But you see, someone may not want to go here, and that's great. They don't need to make money. George is going to be talking about how they really can succeed on this video or audio, and I'm going to be talking about why it's so simple to share. These are just little video blurbs, but they're powerful. Then we can return back home again. And my favorite place on the whole website is Gangster Money, or Profit Up. And if you click here, you're going to have an automatic video. I love this. I have to let it play for just a second because you're really going to enjoy this. Okay, so while he's screaming about showing the money, look at all the money we have to show them. How exciting they can get. Rank advancement money, the President's Quest, the $500 million plan, the millionaire money, the holiday money, executive bonus money. Okay, there's so much money to show them about here. How they can get some products free. Okay, we've got Gangster Money here. Now, what you want to show them here is that if you really want to get to this money, you really need to plug into our team. And that means being on these webinars, plugging into our How to Get Going site. This is where they can click. They're going to go to How to Get Going, and they're going to go to right where they need to register. If they want to go directly to a webinar they missed, they can click here. It will take them right to that part of How to Get Going. They do need to be registered there first, I believe. Okay. If they want to receive daily tips, again, they want to message us, and we'll make sure they're on George's list. You want to be on George's list, okay? And then we're going to go back to the home page. And there's one other piece I'm going to show you here quickly, and that's the video vault. Fun, wonderful videos in here. Page 1, right here, I'll just show you quickly. If someone needs some inspiration, these are great inspirational videos. And just a little quick click, and they'll get to feeling really positive. So even for you, and actually I really put this in for associates that are part of this team that just need, maybe for that day, they just need a little lift for that day, okay? But don't quit. Or the Al Pacino's inspirational get off your butt speech, okay? These are great videos. We'll be adding more. Then page 2 Video Vault is a place you can go that really shows you some inspirational pieces, but also pieces that are educational. This one that comes on automatically is Doug Weed. And I don't know what's more inspirational than that. Every time I want to be inspired, I just listen to Doug Weed saying, wow, what an incredible company we have, you know? And then we've got a celebration video here. We've got a teamwork video here. We have It's Not Supposed to Be Easy video here. And then we've got Father Saducci, if you just really want to have a little laugh, which is one of my favorites there too. Okay, so then we have one more video vault, and it's our Developing into a Leader video vault. And these are powerful videos that really do help us become better than we are today. And I can tell you this, all of these videos, watching them on a regular basis, each time you watch them, you're going to get something different out of them. As you can see, some of them are pretty lengthy, but that's okay, because again, as you watch them and our leadership continues to grow in each and every one of us, these are great places, great resources to grow with. And that's it. It's that simple. In a nutshell, everything we need right here to get our new partners growing, thriving, making money, feeling plugged in, feeling the love, being inspired, having some fun. There's laughs on here. Father Sarducci's pretty funny. And knowing they've got a simple place to duplicate, because when they know they can duplicate, they're going to go to work. So I'm going to see if, before we close down the call, I know we've gone quite a while here. If anyone has any questions, now would be the time to shoot them at us. Alex, I'm going to need your help here if anybody does have any questions, and I'd be happy to answer any of those, and or if anyone has any comments.
Yeah. Well, LeeAnn, fantastic. Great. Thank you for sharing this with us. By the way, those of you who are new and don't know how to ask questions, just go to your GoToWebinar control panel at the top right of your screen and enter the question into either your chat box or the question box. And LeeAnn will be glad to answer them. By the way, LeeAnn, we have so far just comments, great presentation, thanks LeeAnn, and so on. So it was definitely great, and I do want to mention that Father Guido Sarducci has been an inspiration in my life, and have to you have to watch that 5-minute university, because it has helped me build a business 5 minutes at a time.
That's right. He's got it down pat. Well, if
Great.
there's no questions, Alex, I want to let these folks, get their evenings back, and hopefully everyone will be able to utilize and enjoy this site. Don't be afraid of it. Go in and play with it. I apologize that we've got some spots that are blacked out right now. I do think that's Isagenix. If you go back in there later on tonight or tomorrow, I think you'll find everything is hot on here and working. If it's not a tool that's comfortable for you, that's the great thing. You don't have to use it. But if you like it, use it, and use it with great success.
Yeah, and you want to repeat the name. We know it's some people cannot see it because it's too small. So it's
okay. I'll tell you what. Why don't we do this?
Okay.
Can everyone see that?
Perfect.
AllWeNeedToKnow.biz.
Fantastic.
It's all we need to know for your business, and that's how easy it is to remember. All we need to know.
And it will be prominently displayed also at the howtogetgoing.com site.